What up? Yo, what up? What is it, Monday? It's Monday, February 13th, about 1 o'clock p.m. You know what I'm saying? You know, if y'all don't know, I dropped the mixtape last week on thatpip.com. It's featuring a lot of projects I did this year, 2011, 2012. Um, we ain't lived much 2012 yet, so it's a lot of future coming. But it's just I guess it's the mixtape. I kept getting people, and they would say, I know I'm hearing you on this new mixtape. Every time I see your Twitter update, I see your Facebook update, it's a new mixtape you on, but I don't know how to get it. I ain't really no member of these digital distribution websites to download the free mixtapes. So how can I get it? So I said, okay, I'm gonna sit back, I'm gonna put it on Hawkshare, I'm gonna release it on Mediafire, and let you preview it on SoundCloud. Just in case you don't got no membership to these mixtape websites, just in case you ain't you ain't trying to put your phone number in. Everybody all up on you, securing where you at and all that, checking in and stuff. You know, so you know, that's what it is. I dropped it. Didn't really cost a lot. You feel me? It was already projects did. Gave the props, respect, paying homage to the DJ, showing love with me. Shout out to Coast Coast Mixtapes, Low Fats. It's a lot of DJs that's fooling with me. Coast Coast Mixtape DJs. Fleet DJs. You know, you know. One DJ in particular be giving me a lot of buzz, getting my tag game up. Thomas Hansen, he's still fooling with me, so it's a lot of DJs. DJ Whiplash, DJ Cannon Banyan, DJ RPM, DJ J Green Money Talks, and it's a lot more DJs fooling with me. So it's a little 17 track mixtape. No jealousy, none of that. No competition. I ain't competing with nobody. None of that. It's just just consolidating all my different projects and mixtapes I'm on. I put them all in one location. So everybody asks me, how can I get all your stuff in one? You can get it now. The name's Porter Mac Shriz, PMS87. So that's the name now. That's the name. It's PMS87. That's it. Porter Mac Shriz. That's what it is. That's the name. You know what I'm saying? That's how I'm rocking. Harrisburg, PA. Shout out to DJ I'm Not Scoop 32. Ingenious Idiots Painting Havoc. Shout out to Just Real Loud Music. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Frankie Oh So Lovely out of Dallas, Texas. You know what I'm saying? Showing me that love. Let me get a lot of them beats, to use for these mixtapes and free promotional use. Check him out on Reverb Nation. You know what I'm saying? I'm open for opportunity with anybody. You know what I'm saying? I was watching George Harrison, Living World on the Beatles. It was a documentary. It was real interesting. Like, I was real interested in it. And the thing I wanted to say about that when I was watching it, it made me think about a lot of mixtape artists, a lot of rappers, a lot of the industry right now. I was like even watching the Grammys last night, and I know we all saw what Nicki Minaj was wearing, and we all looking like, sometimes you go overboard. I mean, maybe that's what she was feeling. Maybe she don't feel like she went overboard, but sometimes you can't be selfish as an artist and just limit yourself to one focus of who you're trying to, gain the attention from. And I learned that, it's a lot of music artists in Harrisburg, PA. I get a lot of I guess I get clowned a lot. You feel me? I'm like always the positive one. This dude dressing up in the tight, the latest fashion jeans. I'm doing this, I'm doing that. I'm always talking about the foreign cars, and I love this lifestyle, and I'm just manifesting. I like this lifestyle. This is something new. I get a lot of people in the hood. I get a lot of old hoods. I hit the barbershop up, You know, when I'm getting my cut, I hit, I just hit the streets up. I hit everybody up. Everybody knew me since I was a young boy. You know what I'm saying? I hit them up, and they all say to me, they always say to me, you doing a lot, and sometimes they want me to believe I'm doing more than a lot of people doing here, and I say, well, I'm doing a lot for Harrisburg, but I ain't doing a lot in the world. Like it's young boys, it's people younger than me, driving bigger cars than I got. It's young. I'm like Diddy bought his son what did he buy his son, a Phantom? You feel me, for his Sweet 16. I'm like, I'm doing it. I'm 24, but you know, it's a lot more I could do. I am a student. I'm on ASCAP, and I know my face is not on those ASCAP flyers and all that for a reason, because there ain't nothing I really did coming out of Harrisburg, PA. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never really profited nothing from ASCAP. No shows, no nothing. I ain't really on the billboard selling like that. So, I got a long way to go. You feel me? And I'm going to just continue to be on time to class every day in this school of hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Hip hop, alternative, electronica, dubstep. Just rocking it worldwide. And the one thing I want to say is a lot of people in Harrisburg, they get into this thing where who's the hardest, who's the toughest, who came from the hardest area, who really doing it. And the thing, they always want to sell music, and they always emphasize on selling music over just doing the music for the culture, loving it, and giving the fans something to listen to. I put a lot of free music out. A lot of guys in me, they say scared money don't make money. I mean, honestly, I hear that a lot in the hood. I hear that because I'm a person that goes to work, and I earn a paycheck. I've had artists I've collabed with tell me that, like you scared, bro. You scared to make money, bro. We all going to jail. This is real. And the only thing I sat there and I said, it's not that I'm scared. I'm not really scared, to make no money or nothing like that. Like the thing about it is, I've seen a lot of artists come here. I've seen Wiz Khalifa come here. I seen Meek Mill come here twice. Meek Mill came here twice. I seen Wiz Khalifa come here once. I remember the first time Wiz Khalifa came, I didn't even know he was a rapper. And he had like the #1 track on iTunes, I think, at the time. If it wasn't, I know it was around the time, it was right before the Taylor Gang stuff. I know Say Yes was out. And it was the like little Fat Boy Slim jump. So he was like, nobody knew who he was. And he was just here in Harrisburg, PA. He was on Cameron Street performing. Meek Mill came. He was on Cameron Street. Met his road manager downtown. Clubbing. You know what I'm saying? I was chilling. Hollered at him, got the numbers. Boom. You know what I'm saying? I was chilling. I ain't really kick it with him or nothing like. But he came, did a show. Hit him up. We was trying to get some tickets to go. It was on Cameron Street. You know what I'm saying? Like, I seen Meek Mill come back, and he was at a bigger venue. He was at the Forum, and I think only about 200 people showed up. If you look on Meek Mill's video vlog, like, it was only like 200 people there, and he went from the Forum, which is one of the biggest venues in Harrisburg, PA. He went to a club, I think, in Florida, and did a show right after on the same video vlog. I mean, the club looked like it was more people in the club than at the Forum. And the thing I learned from it is, okay, Wiz Khalifa and Meek Mill, they ain't no, you feel me, they ain't no whack artists or nothing like that. You feel me? It's the promoters. I mean, who's promoting it? You feel me? Like, you feel me? It's gonna make an artist feel really disrespected, because the artist is gonna look like, I could have been making millions. You feel me? He probably went. I said Meek Mill probably went to that club after the show he did here. He probably made more, and he's probably looking at the seats in the Forum. We all know the Forum's historic. You feel me? It's a landmark. Like, you look up, man. They got the Greek. They got the gods and the stars and all the astrology, and it's a lot of stuff in the forum, a lot of history, and so this is the state capital. We talking about Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, the capital of Pennsylvania. So, to be able to go from a venue like that, then he performed at the Giant Center in Hershey, which was sold out. I believe so. When you in somewhere like the Giant Center, and then you go to a club, and it's that many people there, you say, I guess whoever brought me here wasn't really feeling me like that, because you feel me? They feeling me out here. You feeling me over there? You feel me? Even Wiz Khalifa. Look how big Wiz Khalifa is. Come on, man. And they ain't even know who he was. They thought he was just somebody getting high. You feel me? So I'm just saying, like, I'm a Harrisburg, PA artist, but I don't think no Harrisburg, PA artist has done anything that's really credible, to give a biography or to really, act as if they're an iconic figure to say who ain't doing this right and who need to fix this and who need to work this, because I don't really see a lot of money circulating in nobody's bank right now. I mean, I can even say myself, I don't make no rap money, to be honest. Like, I do this recreationally as PMS87 Porter Max Shreds. I had a friend that was an NFL player who I thought was gonna like invest into what I was doing, because I kind of got my name from him, but there's a lot of, I don't know really right now what really happened. I wasn't really asking for the money neither, because you don't want your friend, one of your first friends, you don't want them to feel uncomfortable around you, because you don't want them to feel like you just around them for money. It's like, man, I was around you when you ain't had nothing. I was around you when you was crying about little stuff. You feel me? So you feel me? I was around you when you had a curfew and you had to go in the house for a lot of people. So I'm not really into the money, but I always got love for everybody. But one thing I wanted to say, it was a battle of like engineers in the city. It's not really a lot of studios, and a lot of people don't understand. It don't take a lot to make a hot song. You feel me? It's all about the tempo of the beat, what tempo everybody's feeling at that point in time around the world, and also what engineer is putting the best quality music out. And you feel me? I mean, Harrisburg, I work with an engineer who's not really a hip hop engineer. He does a lot of rock, does a lot of different instrument live bands. You feel me? So it's a whole different process of engineering sounds, and you feel me, equalizing things like that, compressing and stuff. So it's a lot different. But it don't mean that anyone has the right to tell me my music is not up to par as theirs, to where they feel like they create a beef that doesn't exist, because like a competition that's not happening because over engineers. And it's like, no, it's not a problem I have with anybody. It's just I just don't go to the same engineer as most people. So if the engineer over there got a problem with my engineer, I'm pretty sure my engineer is good, because my engineer is the type of person, you might see somebody from all the way overseas somewhere there for weeks. You can't even get in, because you like, damn, this dude's making money. Like, he go on world tours and stuff. You feel me? He licensed to put albums out. CD distributors, the major ones, the industry use. Eminem and them use these same CD distributors. So you feel me? It's not really a competition. I don't really know. I make a lot of beats, make a lot of songs. I collab with a lot of producers. I write a lot of songs, but I make a lot of beats too with producers. So we do what we do. You feel me? We have fun doing it. But I wanted to say, though, a lot of rappers, a lot of music artists in Harrisburg, PA, it's like they want the culture. They want to live certain cultures, and they want people to accept their cultures. But you can't be a person trying to live a culture you're not willing to let the people that live that culture come around you and embrace what you're trying to do. Like if like people who make real hood songs, they only targeting one audience. They targeting people in the hood that see them every day. Like when you talk about I sold this much on the block, I'm in my black tee. You know, you only talking to the people who see you do this every day. You feel me? And it gets boring because people say, I see you do that every day. You do that every day. You come out here, you stand on the same spot, you get in trouble with the police in the same area, in the same spot. They lock you up in the same spot every time because you do this every day. It's repetitive. Like, like this is not something new. And so it's like, you know, you can flip it and try to find different ways to say it, but you're doing the same thing. And you're not going over here. You're not going out here in the suburbs, outside the city limits. You're not. And these are the people that will spend money on hearing what you're saying because they're interested. They're like, I didn't grow up in the hood. I want to hear it, you know? And you're like, you're trying to chase them away. You're trying to be too hard, too, you know? And you're chasing them away. And they're the ones who are interested in paying for this because they've never lived this. And they want to understand. They want to say, I want to feel what you're doing. I want to see this. You know, I could pay money. You know, you got guys out here who families might have a lot of wealth. And they could hire a security guard to chauffeur them through your neighborhood that's so rough. They can say, well, I can hire a security guard to come through and check you out. I just want to see what you're doing. You know, I'll pay you for this. And, you know, you can't chase them people away. You know what I'm saying? And that's what a lot of people do. You know, they want to live a culture, but they're chasing away the people or the cultures they're trying to live. They're talking about they want to get the foreign cars. They want to have the money, the big houses and stuff. You can't chase away the people that already got that, though, that are interested in checking your music out. And that's what I say. If a lot of people say I'm too positive and I'm making too happy sounding songs, and then so be it. I'm not going to chase away that fan base, though. And it's gotten me a lot of plays worldwide, and it's going to continue. Radios and everything. It's about my name. And the more popular the name comes, the more relevant it is. People say, okay, I know who he is now. I'm going to get him because I know him. And that's all it's about. It's not about being all tough and, you feel me? It's about 401k money. It ain't about street money. It's about in the bank money. The money you can see. The money you can pull a receipt out and say it's in there. You know what I mean? That's what I'm doing. PMS87, Porter Mac Shreds. I ain't chasing away nobody. Whether you're from the hood, whether you're from outside the hood, whether you're in city limits, whether you're outside city limits, and you're afraid to come in city limits, I'm not chasing you away. You can rock with me. It's about culture. We showing how we do it. That's what it is. PMS87, Porter Mac Shreds, Harrisburg, PA. What up? Cop that. Get that new mixtape. You don't got to copy. It's free. But download it. It's on datpiff.com. You Google it. It's on Hawkshare, Mediafire. Check it out. It's free. You know what I'm saying? Fool with me.